This material, guys, like how convenient is that? It's usable. Very soft against your skin. Now for the back, guys. So yes, this is my favorite color by far. And I could probably just have every single one if I could. How nice is that? It's just a really nice flattering outfit. Absolutely love them. I feel like it really pulls in my lower abdomen area. And again, a really nice sports bra to train for back day. Welcome back, guys, to another huge Halara haul. Hello, YouTube friends. So today's video is sponsored by Halara, but as you know already, I keep it 100% real around here. All opinions are 100% honest, and spoiler alert, I have been using and loving Halara for a very long time now. So I'm honestly so excited to show you these activewear pieces. What I love about Halara is that they just get it. Their whole vibe is around movement and comfort and not being restrictive, which, let's face it, when you're working out, when you just want to feel comfortable, you do not want to feel restrictive in what you are wearing. Their stuff is literally like made to move with you. So whether you're hitting a workout, whether you're running errands, or whether you're just literally loving life, it works with you guys. Their mission is all about empowering women to feel confident and just to feel their best selves, which is honestly the energy that I'm bringing into every single gym session lately. If I had to describe the perfect Halara woman, it would be strong, laid back, expressive, and somebody that shows up for herself in style. So guys, let's get into it. I'll show you the fits, I'll do a try on, I'll go through all of the product details, I'll give you my honest opinions of absolutely everything. I hope you like some of the items that I've selected. We've got some dresses, we've got some leggings, we've got some shorts. Now it's getting into springtime. My discount code for Halara is 50Naomi. Please feel free to use that if you want to save yourself some pennies. So guys, we're gonna start off with the activewear dresses. Now I've got 3 different styles to show you guys, all in different colors. I absolutely love this blue color. I've got a nice bright pink and then I've got a green. So very springtime vibe colors. By the way, everything that I try on today will be in my description along with the colors as well, because Halara do a lot of different colors. So I'll put the exact color in my description. Everything that I'm wearing today is in a size small. We'll go through whether it's true to size or whether you should size up or size down in each of the items. But we're going to start with the dresses because that's what I'm really excited for. So we're going to start off with the Softlyzero Plush Backless Active Dress, and it's the Easy Peasy edition. And this color is in the grass grey green. So the material of this is buttery soft, and if you shop with Halara, you will know that pretty much every single item has such a buttery soft feel. It's the most comforting material that I've ever experienced. Honestly, it's so nice. So with this dress, it does actually come in 2 lengths. It's got a regular length and then it's got a longer length as well. So if you prefer like a longer dress, you do have the option to get that. They also have lots of different sizes in this dress as well. I absolutely love dresses, particularly like when I'm walking around or going for long hiking walks. When I do netball, I also love to wear these activewear dresses, and it's great really for any sport, and it's just super comfortable. And yeah, I really like them for the spring summertime. That's why I've got 3 of them, because I just think they're great and so comfortable, and I love that they have built-in shorts as well. So if we just start then with the straps, so you do have quite thin straps at the top, and these are not adjustable. You've got a scoop neck design feature at the front. The straps do cross over at the back, so you've got some skin exposed if you like a more open back design. These do have built-in cups, and there is a pocket at the side to remove those if you wish to. This material, guys, I love it. And then with these ones, you do also have built-in shorts underneath as well, which is great, especially if you have like a windy day and it like blows the skirt up. Like, you're not going to be too exposed. So absolutely love the dresses with built-in shorts, and as well it stops your legs from rubbing together. I don't know if you experience that when you're wearing dresses, but it's something that I really do not like, your thighs rubbing together, especially when it's warm and they're sweaty. This material is also sweat absorbing as well, so just having the shorts on, like, yeah, it just makes it so much more comfortable. So yes guys, I'm gonna go put this on and show you what it looks like on. Oh, I literally have zero words for this. This is so comfortable. So because this has got built-in shorts, you do have to step into the dress, but like literally do not worry because the fabric is so stretchy. It literally took me 2 seconds to get on. It was so easy to get on. You just step in it and pull it up. So yeah, you got a really nice stretchy fabric. It feels so comfortable. Like I can't even explain just how comfortable HERE is. Like all of that items are just so nice and comfortable. So if we just go through the product details at the top, and then I'll move the camera down and show you at full length. So these straps are really comfortable. There is no digging in anywhere. I have quite big lats, and even there's literally like no bulging at the side. It feels so nice. Definitely say this is true to size. If you're in between sizes, I definitely say you could size down because the material is nice and stretchy and it's got like a lot of room for movement in there. So if you are in between sizes, you can size down. These don't feel too tight here, but you still feel like you've got a lot of support and that you're not going to fall out anywhere. You've got a nice scoop neck design feature at the front. You've got your built-in cups, which are removable. So on the back, it crosses over and you've got quite a bit of skin at the back on display, which is nice. It would actually be a really good dress to train back in. But like, just like if you're playing tennis and you like want to swing around and stuff, or playing netball and catch the ball, like this honestly is such a nice dress for it. And it looks really cute. So if I just show you the dress full length then. So this is the regular version, not the longer length version. So it comes sort of mid-thigh. I am 5'4", so I am only a small person, but there is the option to get a longer one should you want to have a longer dress. Personally, on me, I like this length. You do have your built-in shorts underneath, and guess what? There is even a pocket. Like, how convenient is that? And they are also really comfortable as well. If you're running or anything and like the wind blows the dress up, like you won't be too exposed. So that's really, really nice that they've got the pockets built in. But yes, I absolutely love this first dress. I think it looks really, really nice. Let me know what you think to dress number 1. So next up we have the Backless Twisted Flare Dance Active Dress, and it's the Easy Peasy edition. And I absolutely, again, love the back on this. I think that's going to look so nice. So this colour then is called Fuchsia Fedora. I think I've said that right, but I absolutely love this colour. It's like a really nice, bright pink. I think it's like stunning and gonna be so nice for summer as well. Again, you've got a really nice buttery soft material. I do think this one has more of like a silkier finish as opposed to this one, but they're both still like really, really soft. So the straps on these ones are a little bit thicker compared to this dress. You do have built-in cups for these, and again, there is a pocket to remove them if you want to. So both of these dresses do all have a 4-way stretch, and they are all sweat absorbing as well, so you don't need to worry about like sweat patches or anything like that. In this style, you do also have your 2 different lengths, so you've got your regular and you do also have the option to get a longer length as well. And then the backs of things are just my favorite things ever, and I love how HERE does some really cool back features as well. Back on this one then, you have a buckle at the top which is usable. I don't know why I didn't think that would be usable, but yes, you can use the buckle. You've got 2 thicker straps down the back which sort of go diagonally, and then you have a crossover knot in the middle of the back area, and then you have a little bit of lower back showing, a lot of upper back showing, and then it goes into the bottom of the dress. You've got the HERE logo printed at the bottom of the dress as well. These ones again do have built-in shorts, which is great, and again they've got pockets. So yes, I absolutely love that. So I'm going to go and try this one on and let me know your thoughts. Okay, so again, another really nice activewear dress. So comfortable, so easy to get on. I find that with HERE items, I genuinely feel like I'm not really wearing anything. Obviously, I've got clothes on, but that's just how nice it feels. It's very lightweight, very soft against your skin. And yeah, it's just so comfortable. And if you are going to take anything away from this video, please take away that the comfort of these items are next level. And another thing that HERE are really good at, which I rate a lot, is how they listen to their customers customers. They have something called the Halara Circle, and it's basically something that you can join as a customer, and you basically get sent early access to a product, and all you have to do is give your honest feedback to Halara so they can then go away and improve their designs based on your feedback. And I think it speaks a lot for a brand to actually take on board and care about what their customers think, because at the end of the day it's those people that are buying their products, and the fact that they're continually wanting to improve their products just goes to show just how invested they are in creating items that people are genuinely going to love and feel so good and comfortable in. So if you're interested in the Halara Circle, it happens on the first day of every month. I will put the link to the Halara Circle also in my description, but definitely go check it out. You basically get a free product just for giving your honest feedback, so why wouldn't you? Anyway guys, back to the dress. So we have thicker straps on these ones. Again, it doesn't feel really tight and compressive on your skin, but you also feel supported at the same time. So similarly, you've got a scoop neck U-shaped design on the front. I do also feel like you've got a nice bit of tummy control here. There's a seam that goes around the waistband, which I feel is just making my waist look a lot smaller, which feels really nice actually. And then obviously you have the bottom of the dress. Now for the back, guys. So you have your buckle at the top, which you can open and close, but because the material's so stretchy, I didn't even have to undo that to actually get the dress on. But then your straps sort of come down diagonally to the side just under the armpit area, and then you have this cute little crossover in the back. Got a tiny little gap here with your lower back on display, and then it goes into the skirt. I generally love the back design of this one. I think it looks so elegant and so nice and flattering. Again, honestly, this is so movable. Like, I can do all sorts of movements. I look really weird right now, I know. But I just want to show you just like how nice. Oh my god, I just need to stop doing this, don't I? Yeah, it's just very movable. Honestly, it's so nice. Again, I've gone for the regular length. There is an option to get a longer length version of these. You've got your built-in shorts as well, which has pockets on both sides, and they're quite deep as well. So you can fit like your phone and some keys in there just to store so you don't have to carry it. But generally, absolutely love this dress as well. I think I prefer the back design on this dress, but in terms of comfort and in terms of fit everywhere, they both feel really nice, and I can't say anything bad about how it fits because it just fits so nicely. Again, if you're in between sizes, you could size down in this, but I would say it's true to size and very comfortable. Okay, so next up we're going to have a look at the everyday Softlyzero plush double straps backless twisted two-piece exercise dress flipped. That's what it's called. Very long title, I know. And this colour is called Spun Sugar, and this is by far my favourite colour and a colour that I absolutely love in the springtime. These ones do come with shorts, but they're not built in, so the shorts are actually separate from the dress, which actually is quite convenient, especially like when you need to go to the toilet, because if you have shorts that are built in, you sort of have to take the whole dress off, whereas if you have separate shorts, then it's a lot easier, you know, to go to the toilet. So if you prefer shorts that are not built in, Halara do actually have some activewear dresses where you still get shorts, but they're just not built into the dress. And obviously if you don't like wearing shorts under dresses, like, you don't need to wear them. They are separate. So I believe this dress only comes in one length, and we'll see where it comes down to when we try it on, but they do have lots and lots of different sizes available on their website. Again, you've got that nice buttery soft fabric. You do have a four-way stretch on everything. It honestly is so stretchy and so nice and comfortable, the material. With this dress then, so the straps, you do have thin straps, but you do have two straps, so you've got a double strap on there. I feel like this one's gonna sit higher on the neck, but we'll see when we put it on anyway. This one also has a built built-in sports bra, and it's got built-in cups, and again they are removable if you want to remove them. And then on the back, guys, so right at the top you have a twist, which I think looks really nice, and then you've got like the middle area of your back out, and then it goes into the skirt itself. So yes, this is my favorite color by far, and I cannot wait to go put this on. Okay, so I've got the dress on. This is what it looks like. Absolutely love the color. So as I mentioned, you've got double straps on the top. This one does actually sit a bit higher than the other two dresses, so I would say it's more full coverage on the chest area. I do find this dress is more like flowy around the abdomen area, whereas the other ones had like a seam which sort of like pulled you in at the waist. But this one I would say is more looser around the waist area. So if you like more of a looser fit, then this dress would be better for you. However, if you do feel like you want like pulling in at the waist, first two dresses sort of like had a seam to sort of give you more compression on your tummy area. Personally, I feel like I did prefer the fit around my tummy on the first two dresses that I tried, but this one still looks really nice. So really it's down to your preference and what sort of things that you like. If you prefer more of a looser fit around the tummy area, which I know some people do. My mum, for example, she doesn't like things like really tight on her tummy, so this one would be a better option for her. For some reason I thought this crossover would sit a little bit higher, but it actually sits like across the middle of your back. So you do have like your double straps that continue down the back, then you have your top back area out, you've got this crossover across the middle of your back, and then it just goes straight down into the dress itself. So lengthwise, I would say it actually is similar length to the other dresses that I had on. So this one would be like a regular length. They just don't have a longer version of this, I believe. And then you've got your shorts underneath that you can put on. Again, these do have pockets, but you can remove these shorts if you wish to. They're not built into the dress itself. So yes, let me know what you think to this dress in the comments. So we're going to move on to the shorts now. So again, these are made with the Softlyzero plush fabric, a really nice buttery soft fabric. They all have a 4-way stretch. They all are super breathable, sweat wicking, and just really comfortable to wear. So these are the high-waisted crossover, and they are the ruched shorts, and the color is called Begonia Rouge. Again, it'll be in my description, don't worry. But let's go through the product details for these then. So the waistband does have a crossover. I would say that these are going to sit high-waisted at the higher point, but because you've got that crossover, it's probably going to be more of a medium rise fit at the lowest point of the waistband. You've got the Halara logo on the back of these shorts. On the seam, it does have a slight dip on the seam. These do have a front seam as well. These do have a 5-inch inseam. I wouldn't say this is a scrunch, it's more of a ruching on the glute area. So we'll see what that fits like, and we'll see what the length of them is like when they're on. And then you do also have another 2 seams that start in the middle of the waistband, which then feed into the main seam at the bottom. So they do have some nice contouring lines on the back area. And then we're going to also match this with the twisted cropped yoga sports bra. And I've been looking at this for a very long time, and I'm so glad that I've now got it. I haven't actually got that many sports bras, I've just got 2. I love, like absolutely love, the sports bras from Halara because they are so comfortable and so supportive, and the back designs are just so nice. And I could probably just have every single one if I could. But we've got this one in the white color because I thought white pretty much goes with everything. So that was my thoughts behind that. And the back is so pretty as well. You do have a scoop neck design. These ones do have a double strap and that thin straps as well. And then on the back, it crosses over, and yeah, I can't wait to try this. So I'm gonna go put the shorts on with this sports bra. You're probably literally all thinking like, this is not an honest review because she loves everything, but literally I do generally love everything. Like I can't fault anything. Maybe one thing that I would change on these leggings is to maybe have like a gusset area instead of just the front seam. That's literally like the only thing that I would change maybe on this outfit. But we'll go through the details of the sports bra. So you do have your 2 strap feature on there. I would say this is more of like a square neck design as opposed to like a U-shaped design. I'm getting more of like a square feeling from it. I do really like the length of this as well. I like that it's not like a really short sports bra, and it does come down quite low on your stomach, and I just prefer that. I just feel more comfortable having like more of my skin covering up, and sometimes like I get a little bit bloated just under this area, so I don't always like that on display anyway. And because I've got quite big lats as well, like having all this area covered just makes me feel nice and comfortable, and it just makes me feel confident to train and not have to worry about things. Because this material's so soft, it's not digging in anywhere, I'm not getting bulges anywhere. I just think this is just a really nice flattering outfit and just helps to like enhance your shape so nicely. How nice is that? And I train back a lot, and honestly, that's just so nice for back day. When I've just finished a back session and want to do some posing, this is the sports bra I'm gonna be wearing, because yeah, I love it. So moving on to the shorts then. To be fair, actually, normally when you've got a crossover, it does sit like mid-rise. However, I don't know. I think it's more on the high end of mid-rise, low end of high-rise. I still think like how they've got this crossover does really like pull you in at the waist and just makes your waist look nice and slim. So I love that. I like how it's got good tummy control at the bottom. You have the really nice buttery soft fabric with the full waist stretch, so it's really, really comfortable. I tend to struggle with shorts as well because I have quite big thighs, so I always get like digging in around here or like bulges because the seam at the bottom's too tight. I genuinely don't feel like these are digging in at all, and unless you can see some bulging, I can't. But I genuinely feel like they're a really nice fit. They're really, really comfortable to move in. There's no slipping on the waistband. They're honestly really nice and comfortable. Lots of movement in there. You have a ruching effect on the back, which I think is actually quite flattering, like on the glute area. I'm not really a fan of ruching shorts because I feel like you just see too much of the ruching, and I don't really like that, but these ones are actually not too bad. So yes, let me know what you think to the shorts and to the sports bra. I'm going to leave the sports bra on to show you the next items anyway. Let me know what you think to these shorts. I really do like this colour. It's like in between like a pinky colour and a red colour, but this waistband, honestly, how it's designed does really help to sort of make your waist look nice and slim. So next up, we're going to have a look at these shorts. So these are called the So Cinched High Waist Butt Lifting Tummy Control Shorts. And I did actually do a review video for this sort of range, but for the leggings, and I absolutely loved them. So I've got them in the shorts to try because I've not actually tried the shorts version of them, but they literally do what they say in the description. So really, really excited to try these. These ones seem more of a compressive fit, and they've got that compressive fit to sort of give you the lift and tummy control, whereas these ones are more of a sort of more relaxed, looser fit. So you have a nice compressive waistband. It does have a good amount of compression on there. There's not too much stretch in these. They're not as stretchy as these ones anyway. You do have 2 pockets on either side of these, whereas these ones there are no pockets. So if you like a pair of shorts with pockets, then these ones will be better. On the waistband, the seam goes into a point at the front. There's no front seam on these. And then on the back of the shorts, again, you've got that seam that goes into a point, and then it goes into the scrunch area of the shorts. And then underneath the glute area, there's this panel, and this sits under your glutes, and that compression helps to sort of like lift the glute area. And then you've got a nice soft fabric at the bottom. But yeah, I'm gonna go put these on, and then we can see the sort of fit from these ones compared to the ones that I'm wearing now. Okay, so these are what the shorts look like on. So they are definitely more compressive. They are definitely a little bit harder to get on. But if you do like a compressive feel, then you will like these. These ones seem a little bit longer in length as well. So you've got your seam that goes round into a point at the front. You've got 2 side pockets on either side of these. These do sit high-waisted as well. There's no digging in around the bottom of your leg area. It's a really nice buttery soft fabric all over the front. I didn't actually see this, but you've also got a compressive panel that goes down the side of your thigh glute area. There is a compressive strip that goes underneath the glute area, area. These ones literally do what they say. They are designed to lift your glutes. So yeah, I'm aware those shorts will not be for everyone, but the good thing about Halara is they have such a variety, such a wide range of different styles for everything. Basically, you will find something for you, and I'm glad I'm able to have the chance to do these review videos because I can show you the product features and show you how they look like on. So then you can make an informed decision whether you think they're going to be right for you or not. So we've got 3 leggings to go through now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put each of the pair of leggings on, and then I'll show you the product details once they are on me. Okay, so these ones are called the Softlyzero crossover pocket plain leggings, and they have a UPF of 50+, and this color is called the Fedora Red Purple. So first of all, this material, let me tell you, is the most softest material ever. The material of these are actually quite thin as well. They literally took 2 seconds to get up. They are a really stretchy material. You do have that full waist stretch. If you're in between sizes with these ones, you can definitely size down. There's a lot of stretch to them. They are honestly so comfortable. Feels like a second skin. Really, really nice to move in. So these ones do not have a front seam, and similar to the first pair of shorts that I showed you, you do have a crossover on the waistband. There's no digging in either, so you've got no issues with like bulges or anything on your waist. I really do love this color as well. You've got 2 pockets at the side of these as well. Lengthwise, these are a really good length. There's no scrunching at the bottom. You've got a really nice soft material all the way down. There's lots and lots of movement. There's no slipping on the waistband, which is actually quite rare because normally when you have like a thinner pair of leggings, you do find that the material slips down, especially because it's like this really soft, buttery, soft material as well. But they genuinely stay in place, which is great. There's no scrunch on these ones. There's no compressive parts anywhere either. They're just a really nice, everyday, comfortable pair of leggings. And yeah, I'm a big fan of these ones because they're so comfortable. These are the type of leggings that you could probably just have in every color and just be happy with. Okay, so these leggings are the So Cinched high waist butt lifting leggings. So they're basically the leggings version of the shorts that I've just showed you. So the reason I've got these 2 different styles is basically to show you the differences between the compressive fit and the non-compressive fit. And I am aware that some people really like the compressive fit and like the whole tummy control butt lifting features, but then I'm also aware that other people don't like that. And I think it's just good to show you like a variety of different items that Halara do. So these are the ones with the tummy control and the butt lifting ones. They are a lot harder to get on. If you're in between sizes, I would recommend sizing up in these ones, whereas the other ones, the more stretchier fabric, you can definitely size down if you're in between sizes. So these are, I think the colour's called Blue Whale. It's a beautiful colour, but I'm just going to go and show you the product details of these ones. So they do sit high-waisted. They've got a nice compressive waistband. There's not too much stretch in them, but you do have this buttery soft fabric as you do on everything on Halara. As you can see, it does pull in your waist. You've got a good amount of tummy control. I feel like it really pulls in my lower abdomen area. You do have 2 pockets on these. They do feel a little bit tighter, the pockets, but that's just because the material is quite a compressive fit to sort of like help shape your features. So you've got a seam that runs down the outside of the legging, and then you've also got a seam that runs down the inside. These do actually have quite a long gusset area as well, so I'm happy that they do have a gusset area. I do prefer items that have that as opposed to just a seam at the front. These ones seem a little bit shorter in length than the other pair of leggings that I had on, but you've even got a nice compressive feel around your calves as well. They are really movable, but you can feel the compression like when you are exercising. The waistband is staying in place, it's not slipping down. These do have a scrunch feature on them, and then again you've got this panel that goes underneath your glute area to give your glutes a lift. And you can honestly really tell the difference to the butt lifting leggings as opposed to the normal leggings. Okay, so next up we're going to have a look at these type of leggings. Again, these are a different style to what we've tried on. So these are called the seamless flow high-waisted butt lifting leggings. Now the difference between this one, well, the main difference is the material. These ones are more of a cottony fabric, whereas all of the other items that we've seen have been that buttery soft silkier material, but these ones are a more cottony pair of leggings. These are also seamless as well. They don't have a front seam. You've got a nice thick supportive waistband. These ones do have a scrunch on them, and then they also have a contouring detail under the glute area. These ones are different to the ones that I've just shown you. So the contouring detail doesn't have like a real compressive panel like the So Cinched butt lifting ones, but they do still have that contouring feature. So if you're not really a fan of something too compressive under the glute area, these ones might be nicer for you because you do still have the scrunch and you do still have the contouring. You just don't have that tighter panel underneath there. I'm going to go put this on with this seamless flow sports bra. So again, this material is more of a cottony fabric. It does have a crisscross back feature. You do also have a ruching at the front and then some contouring details at the side. You've got a ribbed waistband as well. You've got double straps on there. You do have built-in cups and they are removable, but this again is a different sort of material to these ones. So if you like your more cottony fabric, they do also have that option. I personally don't have a preference. I like them both, and I find that the more cottony materials I prefer to train in, whereas these ones I feel like are really nice just like for everyday sports, yoga, running errands, lounging around the house, those types of things. They do have this other fabric option available as well at Halara. So last one then guys, let's go check this out. So let's start off with the sports bra then. So it is nice and supportive. You do have a slightly thicker, more cottony feel to these fabrics. You've got a ruching down the middle, and then you've also got these contouring details just underneath the cup area. This does have cups. They are removable if you want to remove them. You've got a nice thick ribbed band at the bottom of the sports bra. You've got a double strap on the sports bra as well, which they're quite thin straps as well. I would say this is medium coverage, medium support. And then on the back of this sports bra, you have this crisscross open back design, which I think looks really, really nice and elegant as well. And again, a really nice sports bra to train for back day. Okay, so moving on to the leggings then. So again, you've got this cottony fabricy feel. These ones I would say sit a lot more high-waisted than the other leggings as well. So my belly button is here and they do sit quite high above the belly button. So you do have a nice thick compressive waistband. This is ribbed as well. There's no front seam on these. You do have some ribbed details going down the side of the thighs to the bottom of the ankles as well. And then on the other side, this feels really, really nice as well. Like the material of this is really, really soft, but it's more of a cottony feel. And then you've got your contour details underneath the glute area, but they're not really compressive like the other ones. These also do have a scrunch as well on these leggings. There is a little bit of scrunching at the bottom, but it's nothing too much, so it's absolutely fine. I'm only 5'4" anyway, but these ones are a little bit longer in length than the other leggings. These are really, really movable and really comfortable. These are squat proof 100%. The waistband is staying in place. They're not slipping whatsoever. I would say that these leggings that I've just tried are actually my favorite. I think they're sort of like in between the two. So they've got a little bit more compression. They've got a little bit more compression than the pink pair of leggings that I tried, but they're not as compressive as the butt lifting leggings that I put on just before. They're sort of in the middle. They still shape really, really nicely, but without having that sort of like extra compression underneath the glute area. I absolutely loved the dresses as well. They are honestly so nice. And if you haven't got an active dress, then you need to get one from Halara because they are ever so comfortable. comfortable. I hope you have found this useful in terms of different styles of leggings, different fits of leggings, shorts, dresses, so you are able to find some activewear that's going to be best suited for you, because I know everybody is different. Everybody prefers different things, and I appreciate that, which is why I try and showcase to you as many different styles as I can so you can make your own decision. But don't forget, my discount code is 50Naomi. Everything that I've tried in this video will be put in my description, so you'll be able to find it easily, and I'll also put the colours that I've tried on today in there as well. But I hope you have a wonderful day, guys, and I'll see you in my next review video.